It's Friday night, it's gone 9 o'clock. This is the Blues Session. Welcome along for another show of blues and live blues tonight. What a night we've got in store for you tonight. Live in the studios tonight is the Phil Astles Band. We've got live music all the way through until 11 o'clock tonight. I'll tell you what, if you could see what's going on in the studio tonight, you would not believe. So much so, we have Jonathan Creaser with us tonight, who's very kindly brought his camera with him, his camcorder. This session is being recorded for YouTube as well. A couple of ways you can get in contact with the studio. It's studio@radioway.co.uk. That's the email address. Telephone 01932 87 4433. As always on a Friday night, we've got lots of blues, a little sprinkle of classic rock coming up as well. And I'll tell you, we've got some news on what's going on this weekend regarding the footy. Right, let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Your requests, your music, your requests, your music. Radio Way.
Joe Walsh, and life's been good to me so far, and we're still preparing ourselves for the live music tonight. And if you've just joined us, it is of course the Blues Session. It is Radio Way, and can I just mention again a couple of ways you can get in contact with the studio. It's at studio@radioway.co.uk is the email address, or telephone number 01932 87 4433, and we'd like to hear from you. And of course, when anybody plays live, it's always nice for the band to get some feedback. So if you're listening tonight and you're listening to the Phil Astles Band and you like what you hear, then that's great. Please do drop us an email into the studio, because the guys really appreciate some feedback. They're a new band, they've not been into a studio yet, there's no recording material from them, and this is what we're hoping to be doing tonight. Apart from the fact the guys are playing live in the studio tonight, the recordings from tonight's session will probably be ending up winging its way around the internet system and probably on YouTube. Phil, I'm going to see if I can bring you up on that microphone.
Yeah, evening.
Hello, Phil. Good level. Right. Tell us a little bit about the band and how you got together, because I know before you've been in the studio before, haven't you? Under the umbrella of the Blues Factory.
That's right,
Ron.
with Ron. Yeah, we had great fun here.
A little acoustic session, yes.
Yeah, it was great actually.
So tell us a little bit about the band and how you got together.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I mean, basically, we've known each other for a little while. I've been sort of jamming around the Wickham and Maidenhead scene, particularly at the Shaky Ground jam. That's a great jam if you check that out. Great band, Shaky Ground. And I've sort of grown up on that. And one day they tapped me on the shoulder and said, well, why don't you think about doing your own band? And I thought, oh, well, maybe, all right. And we've had a punt, and I was very lucky to bump into Noel Wood, who's just here to my right, and great drummer, and as you'll hear later. And basically, we hooked up together. We thought, yeah, let's see what we can do. And Noel had been out doing some engineering around Maidenhead, said he'd seen this amazing bass player. Anyway, he was busy, so no, he saw this amazing bass player, and we found Oshin, and Oshin Owens, amazing bass player here later. We're so lucky to have him. And we just set up as a little trio. And you know what? We get on well. We have a laugh. We, and
we'll be hearing some of your live music tonight. I've just got to say, I was just looking at Osh, the bass you're playing tonight. It's a 6-string, isn't it? Which is not something you see a lot of, a 6-string bass.
No, that's right. But
I know Osh can't get to the microphone right now, but Phil, can you fill us in on what's special about this bass that he's playing tonight?
You see, what it is, most bass players, and Osh is no different, are actually very sort of frustrated guitar players.
Is that what it is?
And you can spot them with 5 strings, but 6 strings. That's a particularly difficult case.
Yeah, he's pushing the envelope, I think, a little bit.
I think so. Yes.
But it is an unusual guitar, and it's generally as you go on the gig scene, you don't generally see bass players playing a 5-6 string bass.
Yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, you'll hear later. I mean, some of the lines Osh plays are pretty incredible, and he needs that 6 string.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay, we're going to play some more music. When did you I guess that you come to your first song for the evening after you've played this particular track.
Yeah, I'd love to, yeah.
Okay, you're up for that. I'm going to play a track which I play on a sort of fairly regular basis. It comes from B.B. King's Blues Summit album, and it's always a nice track, actually, for kicking off a show. So we'll do that right now. Well, there you go, that's A nice track there. A track I've played a few times actually. B.B. King and Blue Summit is the album, and there's a track there called Playing With My Friends, and features the master himself, Robert Cray, who was my featured artist a couple of weeks ago. In fact, there's a little story connected with Robert Cray. I have my fingers crossed at the moment. I've been in contact with his management company in the States, and he's actually doing a European tour, and he will be in London in July. So I hope to be meeting the man himself, Robert Cray, in July, doing a live interview with him. So that's something to look forward to. But right now, right here, we have a fantastic new group. They've just recently formed. They call themselves the Phil Astles Band. And the first number tonight, I believe, from this band is called The Bender.
Yeah.
OK, over to you then, Phil.
You have blown me out of my mind, and now I'm moving away from your door. You have blown me out of my mind, and now I'm moving away from your door. Yeah, now I'm going on a bender, babe. I ain't coming back no more. You is a soul collecting woman, got more man than teeth on the go. You is a soul collecting woman, got more man than teeth on the go. Yeah, that's why I think about you, babe. I still got more miles to go. It's been a funky little adventure, and one day I may return. It's been a funky little adventure, babe, and one day I may return. Yeah, now I'm going on a bender, baby. I still got my miles to burn. You're a soul collecting woman, you got more man than teeth on the go. Is a soul collecting woman, got more man than teeth on the go. Yeah, that's why I think about you. I still got more miles to go.
I just laughed then. That was absolutely fantastic. That's, of course, the Phil Astles Band, Phil Astles Band, and as a track, or a song, I should say, not a track, it's not a CD, it's a song called Bender. Is that right?
It's called The Bender.
It's called The Bender.
It's by a guy called Kid Anderson.
Kid Anderson.
Who's lighting up the American world, and he's from Norway. But he's fantastic.
Right.